Hey there tech fans, Rick here again with another review, and today I have the Orei BK-21A 2-input, 1-output 8K HDMI switch. This product allows you to very easily share a single high-resolution monitor with two different HDMI media devices and easily select between those two media devices by using the button on the front of the unit or the included remote control. The product also provides full audio extraction capabilities that will strip the audio from the media stream being sent through the switch and allow you to pass that along to a soundbar or a home stereo system for better quality audio. The product also provides full compliance with HDMI 2.1 and HDCP 2.3 standards. Now, as part of this review, I'd like to start with an unboxing of the product just to show you everything that's included with the kit, and that way you'll understand exactly what you get if you buy the product. And then I'll take a closer look at the switch and I'll explain the connectors and indicators so you understand exactly how to use it. And then I'll come back one more time and point out a couple of key features that really help to separate this particular product from a lot of other HDMI switches on the market. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you first open up the box, you'll find this switch. You'll find a single 5-volt 2-amp DC power supply. This end can plug into any standard wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it, which plugs into the back of the unit and provides all the power you'll need for operation. Also included with the kit is an infrared remote control, which makes it really easy to make your selection of which of those inputs is sent to the output from a distance away from the switch. That's really handy if you're setting this up in your media center. Also included is a warranty card and a full instruction manual that lists connection diagrams, specifications, and other really important details you'll need to understand about the switch in order to use it correctly. Now, if you stay tuned next, we'll take a closer look at the switch, and then I'll come back and remind you of a few things that I really like about this particular product. The Orei BK-21A features a full metal enclosure which makes it incredibly durable. On the front of the unit, starting on the left-hand side, you'll find an infrared remote control window. Behind there is the receiver for the remote control that's included with the kit, so that needs to be visible so it can pick up the signals from that remote control. To the right of that is a power indicator. The minute you add power to the unit, it immediately starts an internal power on self-test where it's checking the electronics just to make sure everything's working okay. Once it passes that test, it'll light that LED letting you know the unit's ready to use. To the right of that are two input indicators and an output indicator as well as an auto indicator. The input indicators let you know you have a solid connection from your two HDMI media devices that you'd like to switch between. The output indicator checks the cable quality as well to your monitor. Once that's been verified, it'll light that LED. And the auto indicator is used if it's in automatic mode, where it'll select between the two inputs, typically the first one to power up. To the right of that is your selection switch you can use to select between the two inputs if you're in manual mode. To the right of that is the EDID switch bank, and that's used for setting the frame rate and resolution of your input media to accommodate different monitors. To the right of that is a service port. That's a micro USB port that's used to push firmware to the unit later on if firmware updates come out. You can connect it up to your computer with a micro USB cable, move the firmware file to the product, and update the firmware. On the rear of the units where you'll make all your connections, starting on the left, you'll find two full-size HDMI ports. These connect to whatever media devices you'd like to select between to send the output to the monitor. The output connection is connected to your local monitor. It's wherever you'd like to enjoy that content. To the right of that are your audio output connections. That's an optical SPDIF connection. That's a left and right analog 3.5mm connection. And these will connect up to a soundbar or home amplifier, again to get better quality audio. To the right of that is an input port for the DC. That's used with the included power supply. That's where you'll plug that barrel connection in to provide power for the unit. And that's pretty much it for the switch. I hope that closer look was helpful. Now, here are a few really important things to keep in mind when you're comparing the Orei BK-21A 2-input, 1-output 8K HDMI switch with other products you may be considering. The first thing has to do with resolution. This product fully supports 8K ultra-high definition media content as well as 4K at both 120 and 60 frames a second and even 1080p content. And the reason that's important is because even though today your media equipment might be 4K and your monitor may be 4K, you know you'll eventually upgrade your media equipment and your monitor to higher resolutions, and knowing the switch can handle those higher resolutions means you won't have to worry about upgrading this component later on. Another key difference between this and a lot of switches on the market is the fact that it also provides audio extraction capabilities that will digitally strip the audio component from the media stream passing through it and allow you to send that through an analog and digital connection to a soundbar or home stereo system for better quality audio. It also provides advanced idiot control that allows you to adjust the frame rate and resolution of your media content to accommodate a wide range of monitors. It's also compliant with both HDMI 2.1 and HDCP 2.3, and the reason that's important is because the HDMI standard has evolved a lot in recent years and includes a lot of advanced features that you'll want to take advantage of. So HDMI 2.1 is the very latest standard for HDMI. The HDCP 2.3 certification means you can play a wide range of copy-protected content. You won't have to worry about copy-protected content stopping at the switch if you had a lower version of HDCP. The last thing I'd like to mention is the inclusion of the remote control, because a lot of the switches on the market have a button on the front that allow you to select which input is sent to the output, and that works great if it's on your desk and you can reach the button. But if you set this up in your living room and it's on your media cabinet and you're back at your couch, just imagine getting up from your couch every time you need to select a different input. Having the remote control allows you to sit back in the comfort of your chair or your couch, push a button, and have that input selected for you. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and it's an incredibly simple product to use. So hopefully you found this review helpful. I've enjoyed doing it. Until next time, stay nerdy.